I think empowering people who are willing to take some risks, that means everything doesn't succeed by definition, and that's okay. Um, you can learn from your mistakes. My biggest mistakes are the most valuable lessons I ever had. And I think small pilot projects, starting off, seeing what works, that when you look at all the things that we could do in our community. It's kind of like student success on our campus. Well, we want to improve our graduation rate. What do you do? Well, it turns out it's about 200,000 different problems that have to be solved. There is no one solution for every student. Um, there's a lot of different people. Just like in this community, there's so many people with different stories, a different past. They're in a place that's unique of its own. And so, how do we take all of those different situations? We can't put one solution on it and say, I fixed it. It's a lot of different ones. Some of it's finding out where can you get the most for your investment, where can you get the most help. Some of that's going to be getting a concerned community and getting people excited who will then go out and be champions of an area that they're very passionate about. Whether it's housing, whether it's literacy, whether it's pollution, but having them know how do you engage. The power of social media has increased the power of one, of the lone voice who says, here's the problem, and I see a solution. It's allowed people who could never be heard before to be heard. And how do we use that? How do we help our students understand they do have the power and that they can empower others around them by sharing that information and knowledge? So I think it is about trying to connect with our community in very much a civic engagement. We just want to help. We want to give back to our community. Not because of what we'll get, but because of what we want to give. And in doing that, I'm not unique in finding this. You get back 1,000 times over what you give. The sense of reward and helping somebody, that's as important as the dollar to buy your next meal. Without that sense of fulfillment, you just almost are just going through the motions. It's the passion to make a difference that drives us to do more than we ever thought possible. And I think having an opportunity for students to understand that as part of this community which gets it, knows it, and can do it. Our education system and addressing the poverty cycle here in our community, it's on the radar screen. This is something everyone's worried about. What a great opportunity to be a student on our campus and volunteer and be a part of this dialogue, discussion, and solution that we hope will come out. And it won't be easy, and there's no one solution. Realizing that, I think it's going to take an army who's going to go out and then spread the word and recruit more. We're not going to do it ourselves, but that's, I think, the one of the most important places to start.